Okay, so just let me tell you a little bit about the class. You can click back and forth at the end of each weekly page, but it's also really easy to find up here. So right now we're doing the introduction and we're going to look at week 1. But if you notice, the other weeks are open, so you can always work ahead. Now, a quick note, I don't accept late assignments. So if you have a late assignment that you've done that for some reason you didn't submit, save it, keep it, because during midterms, let me show you, I allow you to submit late work here. So 2 optional assignments for late work from weeks 1 through 6, and also 2 more. So up to 4 late assignments for partial credit for late work, okay? Now, if you're having problems with the assignment before it's due, or a quiz or something before it's due, please ask me and I'll definitely try to help you out with that, okay? So the way the class is set up generally is most of your assignments are due on Wednesday and Saturday. If you have a lot of work one week or like an extra credit opportunity, I will sometimes extend that till Sunday. Now, if you notice this week, I'm clicked over to chapter 1 right now. So this week, you should be starting to read chapter 1. And you also have an assignment to set up a Weebly account. Now, this is an assignment that we give all BE111 students. You're going to be putting videos and work on this on my account. So basically, you're going to open up your free account so you have access to my account. And I'll be showing you some videos later on how to do that next week. So right now, in order to set up your own Weebly account, just click on here, read the instructions. It's very simple. You just go in and set up a free student account. The reason that that's required is you have to have your own account to be an editor on our shared account. If you have any issues, I will be setting up a time to work with people that have issues, and I can actually add you directly on a page in my account. Okay, so I'll send out a notice when I do that, but overall, most people are able to set it up pretty easily. The reason I recommend setting up your own Weebly account is because you can use it for multiple courses. It'll be your account. You're not going to put your classwork on there, but because you have that account, you can get an invitation from me and edit on my site. Do you guys have any questions about that? If you already have a Weebly account, you can use that as well. Okay. There's a video for you to watch sometime this week. There will be an exercise about that. So in this introduction, there's a couple of tasks. Let's go through those. Okay, the first thing you'll need to do is, if you need to, you can check out this orientation video in your own time later. Now, the course textbook, let me show it to you. Can you see it? Let me go. My background's messing it up. Let me stop that. Okay, so can you guys see the textbook?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, you can buy this workbook if you like. We are going to go through the whole book. So if you like writing out your answers and working in a workbook, I suggest you do that. For assignments, you can just take a picture and upload that. It's really easy. But if you don't want to do that, another thing that you can do is use this PDF of the textbook that I've given you right here. Okay, so let me circle it here. The Confident Student 7th edition. I guess the pros are you save money. It's pretty much the same book. The only difference is the assignments. Some of the assignments are on different pages. So if you decide not to buy your own book and you'll just write out the answers in a notebook, that's fine. You can submit that, but it's up to you to find the page in your own book or in this older version. So the free version that I'm giving you is the 7th edition. The version that's required for the class that I just showed you is the 8th edition. Do you guys have any questions about that? So this PDF, obviously you'll have difficulty writing in it. So you can look at it. If you want to write in it, that's great. If you want to write them down in a notebook or type it in, that's fine as well. Or if you're one of those people that likes a hands-on, I suggest you get the workbook at NMC, at the NMC bookstore. We definitely go through all 14 chapters of the book. So this is not one of those courses where you buy the book and don't use it. You're going to use it a lot. Okay. All right. Now, here is our syllabus. If you guys could click on that and download it, please. Okay. So this course will take you through an introduction to college life. And it really is pretty comprehensive. We're going to go through lots of subject areas. Again, as I said, the book that's assigned for our course is the 8th edition. However, I'm providing the 7th edition for you free in PDF form if you'd like to use that. Again, the page numbers are different. You will also need to get a learning and study strategies inventory, which is a survey. Please hold off on that right now because I'm requesting that we use the electronic form. So I'll let you know about that as soon as I can. Other things that you'll need. You need a notebook and writing supplies, access to a computer and the internet, and obviously willingness and eagerness to learn. Okay, now here's a breakdown of the weightings. Now for online, you guys are online class, attendance is connected to participation. So if you get on each week and participate in the class forums, doing the homework, etc., that's 15% of the grade. Okay. Assignments and tasks. Actually, I usually weight this a little bit more for online students. You also have reflections to write and 3-2-1 papers for the assignments. One of the big assignments for this class is you have a 30-day challenge and the web page that I mentioned. So on the web page, we have a few different assignments. You're going to introduce yourself to your classmates through a video. You're going to come up with a proposal for your 30-day challenge. And then you're going to go through a 30-day challenge. And then you have a speech Typically, if you were in class, you would be giving the speech face-to-face with the students and showing your website to the class. Because we're online only, you will give a speech and show your materials on your webpage, and we will be evaluating that for the final exam. So presentations in the class, there's two of them. One is your proposal for your 30-day challenge, and one is your final results. We'll be starting the 30-day challenge in March. So March will be the month where we're doing the 30-day challenge. She's got plenty of time to, I think that is March, yeah. Or is it February? I'll have to double check on that, but let me double check. Pretty sure it's March. It could be the end of February. Let me look real quick. Yeah. So if you see here, February 15th, your 30-day challenge presentations go up. And this is where you've planned it. And then the following week, your classmates and I will be giving you feedback so you can add or change things. And then you will start the next week for 30 days doing the challenge. And then in April, you will be evaluating your results, putting together a speech, and that's your final exam. Okay, so let me go back to the syllabus. Do you guys have any questions so far? Anyone? I saw a hand a minute ago. Nope. All right, this is good. All right, here's a copy of the PDF that I've given you. And like I said, it's really up to you. Lots of students have taken the course just using the free PDF. But again, you have to find the page numbers that correspond with the assignments. And let's see, some positive things. Our midterm is basically pages of from your workbook, okay? So I will be giving you that out ahead of time, and you'll be submitting that. In fact, you can already see that in the midterm week. If you look at if you look at the assignments, I'll be asking for those particular assignments. It's easy to get 100% if you have all that work submitted. Let's see. Here are some important dates. We've broken it down week by week. Of course, need to be flexible for unexpected weather, holiday days, and so on. But generally, you're doing a chapter a week with some reviews, okay? The midterms, like I said, will cover chapters 1 through 7, and I will be asking you for set assignments from each chapter to submit. And the final exam is we're going to evaluate your presentation online, so that'll be on your webpage. And you will be doing 3 quizzes reviewing the last 3 chapters, okay? All right, so take time to read through this syllabus. I think next week there's a short syllabus quiz So to make sure that you've had a look at it. And in regards to orientation, let me go back. You need to fill out the student information sheet and submit it here. I've made the date through the 25th, next Monday, just for late enrollments and stuff. So, but if I were you, I'd go ahead and just get that done now since you've set this time aside. You also have a forum. The way the forums work is usually you should post your response by Wednesday. So you post your response to this prompt, and then before the end of the week, go back and reply to 2 people. That's how you get full credit. So you post your response to the question posed, and then you go and you reply to 2 others' postings, okay, to get full credit. Everybody good with that? Yeah, can I see a thumbs up or yes or a nod or something? Good. All right, all right. And let's go ahead. Like I said, you can just click on to the next page. This week, you'll be getting your book and reading through chapter 1. You need to start setting up a Weebly account. You've got a couple of weeks to do that. I'm just letting you know now before you get too busy. You've got the video, A Single Story, to watch, which is right here. It's a TED Talk video. I've also, I think, put in the URL for that in case you have problems viewing that. This is a questionnaire skill finder. So this just basically asks you questions regarding the textbook. So let me just show you really quickly again. In the textbook, just before chapter 1, there is there's the preface, and then there's a green section called the skill finder. All right. And can you guys see that? Let me adjust the video again. Sorry, I'm kind of in a darker place, so I've got this green backing, but there. So it's right here. If you've got the book, you need to fill that out. Okay, and if you're using the PDF, it's there as well. The very same skill finder. Okay, and let's go back. You need to do the skill finder and submit it by the 25th. Please don't wait till the last minute. Like I said, this stuff has been extended for people that are late enrollees. It's always better to work ahead. Now, another question. In order to do the quizzes each week, and there's a quiz on each chapter, you need to complete the skill finder. They're connected. So you complete this skill finder, and once you do that, the quiz is unlocked. So a lot of people don't do that and try to do the quiz and can't and get freaked out. That's because you must do this questionnaire before you do the quiz. And another thing that you need to do is check out the PowerPoint for each of the chapters, okay? So that's here. And for example, the very first chapter is on becoming a confident student. And it talks about the traits needed, flexibility, reasons to choose a major. There's a pyramid here that talks about what people remember and are able to do. the 4 characteristics of a good question, topic, tone, timing, and trust, and so on. So make sure you go through those PowerPoints and the Skill Finder questionnaire before doing the quiz. And I usually put the forums and assignments like this one at the beginning of the week. So typically your assignment would be, if I wasn't giving you extra time, this would be due on Wednesday, the questionnaire. Skill Finder, which I hope that doesn't confuse you. That's just what the name of the survey is at the beginning of the book. It's the only survey that we're using out of the book for right now, other than the little self questionnaires that are in there. So this would be on a Wednesday, and I would make the Skill Finder and quiz due on Saturday. So the big dates are Wednesday and Saturday every week, and Sunday if I give you an extended time. In this case, everything's extended till next Monday for late enrollments, changes, and so on. Okay. So let me just see if you guys have any questions at all. Like I said, next week there will be one quiz on the syllabus, and this week you've got the first quiz due, which is on chapter 1. All right. All right. So, any questions you might have about Weebly or the textbook or when assignments are due?
None. Thank
None?
you.
None is good, I guess. You can always email me, okay, and message me with questions. I'm pretty good at getting back.
All right.
The other thing I guess that I should talk to you about is the 30-day challenge. That can be anything you want. You choose your challenge. Some people decide they want to lose weight. Some people decide they want to focus on a class and get a good grade. Some people decide they want to learn some musical instrument, learn some vocabulary in another language, lose weight, gain weight, go see exciting places on islands. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do. It needs to be a challenge, and you need to be able to measure it. So you'll be journaling as you go along. And remember, you have 2 presentations. One is your original proposal, why this is a good challenge and how you've planned it out and how you plan to succeed. And then at the end, your analysis of the challenge. Okay, and so it's a lot of grades there because it's your final. It also includes your 2 presentations and the website that you're building. All right. And make it fun. You know, spend time thinking about something that's interesting. Don't spend half of a semester doing a challenge that you thought of in 2 minutes and that's not interesting for you. Do something that you really like or you've been wanting to do or you need to do, you know? So start thinking about that now. You've got plenty of time to think about it, then 30 days to do it, and with a little extra built in if you need it. And the people that really get a lot from the challenge are those that actually choose something that's interesting for them, excites them. And you can see it. You can see it in their presentations. You can see it in how they're engaged. And of course, for us, it's always better to watch presentations and proposals and on challenges that people were excited to do. All right. Okay. So if you guys have no further questions, that's it for orientation. If you do have questions, I'll hang around for a few minutes and answer those individually. Okay? Are we good?
Thank you.
Okay, and one more thing. If you came in late, make sure that you've typed your name in the chat so that I get your attendance. And you only really need, your attendance is only really credited today and during the final. You have to attend then as well. Okay? Are we good? Everyone?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, miss. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome. Looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing your work. I guess we won't see each other much. But email me if you've got questions. I'm pretty good at getting back, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and I'm gonna be here if anybody's got any individual questions now, all right? Just let me know.
Miss, may I ask a question?
Sure.
Regarding, I'm just new in terms of our college in general, but I wonder how this online class, are we gonna have Zoom weekly?
No, this is online only that you've registered for. So we only have this orientation Zoom and again at the final exam.
The final exam. Okay, thank you.
But friends, I do have office hours, which you can see at on the calendar in introduction. So I can Zoom with you individually if you need to. All right?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day.
You too.
I have a question.
Sure.
For
Is
the
that
textbook
Lovely? Hi,
yes.
Lovely.
Hi. For the textbook assignments, would you like questions and answers, or is answers just okay? We write it down.
Answers are fine. Just make sure that you've clearly indicated what section you're responding to and what the page numbers are and stuff, because sometimes it's 2 or 3 sections, you know? So just make sure that that's really clear, and then you can just write in the answers.
All right. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Jenilyn, did you have a question? Nope. Your mic is off now. Hi, Christy. You were in the other section, right? Or are you in this section?
I'm in this section.
Oh, okay. Then I have somebody from this section that's attending another section with the same name, Christy.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Did you have any questions, Christy?
No, they already answered.
All right, great. Welcome to BE111.
Thank you.
Thank you. Charmaine, did you have any questions? Nope. Okay, if that's it, then I'll stop sharing the recording.